Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for February 18th to March 3rd. For February 18th to 22nd, we have a trough here in the east, and this will lift out as this ridge builds eastward, and we'll have a trough that'll be approaching later on in the forecast period towards the west coast, and we'll talk about that a little later. But this is how we're forecasting the pattern to look like. So low pressure in the southwest, Gulf of Mexico. We're going to get back here. It'll be here. You can see down here. This is forecast to move across Florida over the weekend. We'll go forward, and you can see this will bring periods of heavy rain to Florida. Now, an atmospheric river event will begin to set up, and we'll take a look at that right here. We'll go here, look at the map. This is the integrated water vector. It looks like it's more aimed towards the northwest and California, and we'll have a southwest flow, a west-southwest flow that will direct Pacific moisture into California, resulting in heavy rainfall and mountain snow Sunday into Monday, and we'll look at that at the surface. So here's the system moving in, bringing rain and snow Sunday, then we get Monday, then we have another one moving in later on Monday, and then I think there's another one moving in later on towards next weekend. And then the first low that'll be moving in is forecast to a weekend as it moves inland, and then we'll push into the Rockies. We'll go forward here, and this will trigger a new low in the a new surface low in the plains here, right here. We can see it. So we'll go to the GFS. Here's the plains, and then that will bring some rain to the plains in the Midwest. And then late next week, we have another upper low that I showed you towards next weekend that would be moving into the west. Go back here, and that will bring another episode of heavy rainfall. We're going to look at the period now for February 23rd to the 27th. And you can see we have a trough ridge trough configuration. Miles in good agreement with this. We have above normal heights here across Greenland and the Arctic, and we have below normal heights across Alaska and Canada. So for this forecast period, I am calling for, it doesn't always click, above normal temperatures for a large portion of the country. Is this the right map? No, it's not. Okay, gotta get the right map. Okay, this is the right map. I'm calling for above normal temperatures for a large portion of the country, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 6 degrees above normal, mainly across this area here. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and here. This is a little iffy right now as I'm looking at it, so I have to look at that a little closer tomorrow. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. I think the 40% will be closer to the west coast. Below normal precipitation forecast here, with the probability of occurrence 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for February 28th through March 3rd. And we have more of a zone of flow setting up here. We see we have below normal heights here across Alaska and kind of much in western North America. Heights remain above normal here across the Arctic. There is a tendency for rising heights here in the east, but you can see here the GFS has above normal heights here across the southeast into the Midwest with the trough across the northeast, but that's the only model showing that. The rest are keeping a zone of flow with near to below normal heights. So for this forecast period, I am calling for, this is the map for this period, above normal temperatures again for a large portion of the country, but now the anomalies are higher here across the northern plains, upper Mississippi Valley. Anomalies could be near 8 degrees or more above normal across this region here. And as far as precipitation goes, column 4, above normal precipitation here and for this region, and the probability of occurrence 35 to 55%. One thing I forgot to show, I just remembered, I wanted to show the map. This is a water vapor imagery map. Here's the first system. Here's the next one. And then we have a third one back here that'll be moving in to the north, to California. But you can see, even with the water vapor imagery, you can see how it's heading more into California. So there'll be more heavy rain occur in that region. Now, as far as rainfall amounts, okay, we'll go here. This is for this 12-hour period. This is over the weekend. I forgot to show this too. We see 1 inches here, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and then we get to the next one over the weekend. Next weekend, it's like 1 inch to and then sing southward. What was the other thing? Let me see. Go back here. So this, I guess this was it. I just want to show you the rainfall amounts. This is over 12-hour period. So 1 to 2 inches. Areas are higher to 2 inches here across central Southern California, mainly across the mountainous areas. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 18th to March 3rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.